Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Nick Gray, and I'm back with another smartphone camera comparison with the brand new Galaxy S22 Ultra and comparing that with the Galaxy S22 Plus, which I'm using to record right now. As I do in all of these smartphone camera comparisons, everything that you see in this video is going to be recorded on these two devices, so just keep an eye on the bottom of the screen to see which device and which cameras from that device are being used. So without further ado, let's jump into some side-by-side photo and video comparisons to see how these two devices stack up in everyday use. Let's take a look. Now, even though these are both Galaxy S22 devices for 2022, there are some big differences in terms of the camera hardware, with the Galaxy S22 Ultra having a 108 megapixel main camera sensor on the back, with two 10 megapixel sensors for its 3x and 10x zoom cameras, and then a 12 megapixel sensor for the ultra wide camera. Flipping things around, you also get a 40 megapixel selfie camera that can record 4K video at up to 60 frames per second, as can all the cameras on the back of the device, with the main one going up to 8K video at 24 FPS. As far as the Galaxy S22 Plus goes, you get a 50 megapixel sensor on the back there with one 10 megapixel 3x zoom camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. And then for its selfie camera, it features a 10 megapixel sensor that can capture 4K video at 60 FPS. Again, just like all the other sensors on the back of the phone, with that 50 megapixel sensor maxing out at 8K 24 FPS, just like the Ultra.
Back corner. That one will get.
Today?
Yeah.
What are you doing today? Look at the house. Because I was passing you down, even like this, let me try to
this here's a look at video capture from the front-facing cameras on both of these devices. Again, these are both at 4K 30 FPS, which a lot of devices don't have these days. So it's nice to see this feature available on both the Galaxy S22 Plus and the S22 Ultra. Here's a look at video capture from the Galaxy S22 Ultra and the S22 Plus in low light conditions, starting off with the ultra wide, moving into the main sensor here. Definitely captures a lot more detail. And then, of course, switching over to the 3x zoom. Now, as mentioned before, in the specs of these two devices, they do have different resolution sensors for their selfie cameras, but as far as capturing video goes, they're both capturing at 4K up to 60 FPS, even though right now we're at 4K 30, which honestly in low light situations like this is the better option since it does pull in additional light. that's going to do it for this camera comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus and the S22 Ultra. Let me know what you think of the results in the comments below, and whether or not you really think it's worth spending the extra $200 on the Ultra if all you're really interested in is capturing photos and videos on your devices. I do have more camera comparisons with both of these smartphones coming up, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.